Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place.
Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you do not know already, I make budgeting videos, and I believe this channel from now on is mainly going to be based on budgeting, grocery hauls, maybe a little bit of lifestyle content, but mainly it's just going to be that. And any way I can save and show you some kind of deal, that's pretty much what this channel is going to be about. So if you hear a clicky noise in the background, just do not mind. It is my son on his game. So I do apologize. It might get annoying. I'm sorry. This video will be the first video of 2022. I am only doing January's budgeting video. This video, I'm also going to be sharing you my yearly expenses and how that's broken up and broken down, so that you can kind of get a full idea how much everything that I am budgeting for, like especially my main expenses, how much that is. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna open up our book, and if you didn't watch my last video, I got a new planner for 2022, and we kind of set that up. So if you haven't watched it, go ahead, watch it. I will link that right up here somewhere on the screen. And also go ahead and subscribe. Hit that red little button down below. It is free. It does not cost you anything but just a click of your time. Also give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. So I do use the Budget Mom. She does have a few different versions of her budgeting planners, but I use her, I think it's 2022. You can actually get the book or the downloadable version. I got the PDF downloaded version so that I can print as many sheets as I need for whatever I need. For what I'm gonna put my yearly expenses on, she does not have that type of tracker for the 2020 version, but we're gonna put it in the membership subscription page. Now, even though it says that up here, everything that I need for this is perfect for the yearly expenses. I'm gonna list out all the things that I have and the cost and how much it is monthly. And if y'all don't know, these Sharpie gel these Sharpie gel pens, that are so freaking good, so good. You guys need to get these. If I can find them, I'll link them down below. So we're gonna start. I'm actually gonna turn this. Unfortunately, I'm one of those weirdos that can't write straight forward. I don't know. It's weird. So we're gonna start with my most expensive debt, which is my car note. If you guys don't know already, I got a new car for my birthday in October. My other car was a lease and I needed to get out of that. So I ended up actually selling my car to CarMax. So my car note is due on the 7th of each month. So I'm gonna go put the 7th, and I'm gonna type here. What is wrong with me? I can't even speak today. I'm gonna put car note here. And so the annual cost for my car note, drum roll please, is $7,440 a year. That is very, very, very expensive. And then my monthly payment is $620. It is a very, 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 very high number for a monthly payment, but because I have really no credit, I don't really necessarily have any debt really other than my car note and my 2 credit cards, which really have low balances on them as well. But it is really, really high. So my interest rate is up there. So that's why my car note is this. I'm at a point where my credit is a lot better. I've kind of figured out a system to boost my credit using the 2 credit cards that I have, which I can explain that a little bit once we get to that. It has helped and boost my credit score. So I can actually refinance in a few months. So I'm really, really excited about that. So that might definitely become a little lower in the coming months. So the next thing I have that is fairly important, especially with a new car, is car insurance. And my car insurance yearly is $1,392. And that is, actually I forgot how much that one is. let's calculate that here. So that is $1,392. I'm gonna divide that by 12. That's $116 a month, which is not bad actually. I'm okay with that. Actually, I saved. So I had a Mazda CX-5 2018, and that one was actually $120. So I saved a few dollars. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but I feel like anything is better than nothing. So I'm saving a few bucks. So I will take that. That is a win. So for that, a month is $116. And the due date on that is the 12th of each month. So the next one is my phone bill. I pay for 2 lines, my son and myself. My son's 12, but nowadays I feel like what 12-year-old doesn't have a cell phone? But I feel like it's important for him to have it because people be acting up at school, okay? Like, it is a whole thing. Okay, guys, I had to stop recording. My son lost his phone. It has been a few hours since the last thing that you guys saw about my car insurance. Yo, listen. He's been getting his lunch stolen from his backpack. I am pissed. Okay, that's my hard-earned money. But I'm also pissed off at the fact that kids are hungry. They're not getting anything from school, at homes. Like, this pandemic has really fucked up some families, and I'm so sad. So lately what I've been doing is I've been creating like so he has 2 lunches, so just in case someone does steal his lunch, they're not going without. I'm even mad at the fact that they're stealing his lunch. I'm mad at the fact that these people are hungry. These kids are hungry and they don't have any other means. Or, I mean, it could be because they're just little shits and they're just stealing shit. But I doubt that. I don't want to think like that. But it just makes me mad. I've been creating some dummy lunches, I guess you could call it. It doesn't have all the fingle bangles, but there's, a sandwich in there. There's some snacks, some cookies, some chips. And, I just want to make sure that that child who is stealing lunches is still eating. I am going to call the school and have that little conversation. But it just breaks my heart to know that there are children out there who are in America who are hungry. It is ridiculous, and our government needs to do so much better. Anyways, so yeah, he lost his phone. I thought that whoever was stealing his lunch stole his phone. It turns out it wasn't. It was between a cushion. I literally got on Sprint or T-Mobile and was trying to figure out what I could do, because I'm like, well, I haven't budgeted for to get new phones yet, and that's just not in the budget. That is not. Now, I do have like a little savings that I don't actually track in my book, but I could possibly use that, but that's not what that money is for. So thankful that it's found. I don't have to spend that money, and all is good in the world. So let's continue. Did you just have a piece of brownie? Mm-hmm.
It's big.
That big. A piece of brownie. Oh my Lord. Okay, I'm trying to film. Kids. Okay, so anyways, so we are moving on to phones, which is the next category. That will be, we still technically have Sprint, but it is T-Mobile, but it's Sprint. But whatever. I'm just gonna put T-Mobile because eventually it will be T-Mobile. Did I just spell that wrong? No. Okay. So right now, my current monthly is $120. But for a year, let's go ahead and calculate that. So 120 times 12 is going to give me a grand total of 1,440. Lord. So that's 1,440 for the year. That is so expensive. Now I did, once my son lost his dang phone, I went online to figure out, if I did upgrade the phones that we do currently have and try to figure that all out. If I upgrade now, even though I do have a monthly payment, because I am financing the phones. This is the first time I financed a phone in a very long time. Usually I would buy them outright, but I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and so I do have a monthly payment for that, as well as my son's Samsung phone. But I noticed that if I do upgrade, I should say, if I do upgrade, then my bill actually becomes $70. It was like 74 and some change, so rounded up 75. So if I did do that, my monthly, so instead of, I think it was like $75 times 12, that's $900. So let's do 1,440 minus 900. I will be saving $540 a year. Sounds like a good idea. But I think my upfront cost was, $160 for the two new upgraded phones. So that's what I would have to come out of pocket. So I think maybe sometime next month I'll reevaluate my bills and see if I can do that. And if I can, I think in the long term it is a good way, because now I'm saving $540 a month, and financially that just makes more sense. But for now, for the end of January and maybe through February, I probably won't do that as of yet, but I am definitely going to consider that, because that's $540. We can save some serious coinage. So anyways, so T-Mobile is actually due on the 20th of each month. So I'm going to write the 20th on there. The next is electricity. Now, electricity, it is average, it is on a month-to-month basis. But I can say as of right now, it's averaging about 150, 130, 150. So I'm going to go on the high end and say 150 a month. I'm going to put electricity. And that is due on the 21st, I believe. Yeah, 21st. Oh my God, I almost put 21st. That's not even a thing. What am I doing? Okay, 21st electricity with 150. 150 times 12. That's 1,800. So 1,800 a year. So now I have my two credit cards. So we'll start with the first one, which is my USAA, and I'll put CC for credit card. Now that has all my subscriptions. I am going to list my subscriptions on here because that still counts as an annual bill that I always will pay, because I'm not giving up my subscriptions. I'm just not. Okay. Also, watching TV on my downtime, my relaxed time, that is mine. I will be keeping that. And that's another thing before we go forward, like keeping what you feel is going to benefit you. Some people feel like they just don't need that, and that's totally fine. For me, on the other hand, I need that. I need it. A little glass of wine and a good little series. Ozark is out right now, and girl, Ozark is really, really good. I already binge watched it, beside the point. But I need those. But I also feel like the easiest way to build your credit is to put some of your bills on a credit card. I can go into detail about that. Maybe I'll do a video on my channel where I can go over how I do that. But I'm building credit. I'm paying my bills. I'm keeping my subscriptions. It is a win-win. So with my subscriptions added to my credit card, it is $85 and some change. I'm going to round up a bit. I'm gonna put $90. And so 90, of course, times 12, that's 180, or 180, 1,080. So 1,080 a year. That's not that bad. That's not that bad, especially for I'm killing two birds with one stone. So that's a win. So that credit card bill is due the 7th of each month. I'm debating if I want to change this and do split payments monthly. So between my two paychecks for the month, split that 90 down, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We'll definitely see about that one. The next one is my Indigo card. Now, Indigo card, so what my goal is to have a little residual saved for that. So I'm going to make some envelopes for these. So if I do decide that I want to use that, or I need to boost my credit a little bit more, I'll use that card for that. And then, but I will still have this balance that's sitting over here, so I can just swipe the card and pay it off at the same time. The minimum payment, I think, is $40, but we're gonna round up a little bit to $50. And I believe I'll double check, but I don't owe anything on there right now. Yeah, no, I don't owe anything right now. So we're gonna go ahead. So 50 times 12 is 600. So $600, oops, a year. So that's what I need to get by the end of the year, is to save $600 for this credit card, to have that residual. So if I ever need anything, it's an additional extra emergency fund if I need to, so on. But this card will be used for mainly for emergency fund. And this is actually due on, I believe, the 22nd. Yes, the 22nd. So the next one is my storage unit. Now, I did mention in my last video, I moved back in with my mom. That is due on the 1st. And my whole entire place is literally in storage, and I pay $89 a month for that. It's like 80 and some change, but round up. Eventually, my boyfriend and I are talking about marriage and living together and so on and so on. And so eventually I will be getting rid of this. I would like to get rid of this within like 2 years if possible, but we will see. I still don't have a ring. This is more of like a promise ring, so we shall see. So $89 times 12, we're looking at 1,068. So 1,000, oops, oh my God, what is wrong with me today? I can't even read. 68. Okay, so the next one, now I've been dabbling in this, but I really want to kind of do it. Your girl's tired of working full time, honestly. She really is. I'd rather work for myself than for others, because just corporate America is not the place. This pandemic has definitely taught me a lot, okay? And I value myself. So with that being said, I am going to create an envelope, a sinking fund for becoming a full-time influencer. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, they do influencers this and influencer that and blah, 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 but they make good money, okay? They make really, really good money. And honestly, I think it is a great thing to work for yourself. I really love makeup, and I don't see why not. I talk about it all the time. Why not do that? Why not even make that even if it's just a secondary income, why not do it? I feel like 2022 is a year where you stop making excuses and you just fucking do. Just do. So for now, we're starting out just $100 every paycheck, so $200 a month. So that is going to be $200 and total annually. For now, that definitely will probably change, is, oh my God, why am I messing up this form? Where is my whiteout? Let me go get my whiteout. I got my whiteout because this is look tacky, and then I already know myself. I'll rip this out and rewrite it, so it's driving me nuts as it is. But we're going to fix some of these little spots because they're driving me nuts. OCD kicks in. I was always the kid in school that used to hate like writing in pen. They would like scribble it out because they really didn't make the eraser pens. Girl. I used to hate that, and it used to take me so long to complete an assignment because if I messed up and I was writing in pen, it would throw me off completely. So moving to the next. This one won't have a date, just I'll put by weekly. Groceries is next. That is an extremely expensive. Especially right now, this pandemic has definitely changed a lot, and inflation is serious right now. And I went grocery shopping with this paycheck, and I spent $350. I get home and I'm looking at all the bags in front of the refrigerator, and I'm like, God damn, like it is literally not a lot. It sucks. It literally sucks. So I spent a lot, but I did need to re-up on a lot of things. So in a way, it was needed, and it didn't hurt me too much financially. So that's what my little savings is for. So it's okay. But knowing next time I go grocery shopping, I should be okay, and I'll be able to stick to the budget for my first paycheck in February. But I am going to allot for groceries $400 a month. That's typically what I'm doing now. That's every 2 weeks, $200. That gets everything that I need and maybe a little bit more. So that's good for now. I know with inflations, I might have to increase that amount, but we'll see. So yeah, so I'm allotting $400 a month, and of course 400 times 12, that's $4,800. That is expensive. Holy shit. That is very expensive. And this is also bi-weekly. My mom and I was also talking about breaking this up. So every week, at least for me, it will be every week $100, and she can do $50, and that will actually help a lot, I think, if we break it down. So we're gonna try it next time I get paid to see how that really works. But I think that will work, especially with produce, because we eat a lot of fruit and a lot of vegetables. So I'm hoping that just doing like 150 every week will help with the cost of things. So we're gonna do gas. Now, I still work from home. I hardly go anywhere. It's literally to take my son to school, or I go see my boyfriend on the weekends, but that is really it. And my car is very energy or gas efficient as well. So I get really good gas miles. The car that I have is a Volkswagen Taos. Great gas mileage. Great car overall. So if you're interested, I'll put a picture right here. I'll put a picture right here of my car, and yeah, if you're interested, check it out. Anyways, so for gas, like I said, I don't really go anywhere. It is fairly cheap. I'm gonna say for the month, I probably don't even do this for the month, but we're gonna do 80. We're gonna do more on the high end. I don't think I'll be ever going back to the office. They haven't said it's permanent, but with everything going on, I think it might be, but fingers crossed, because I do not want to be in the office. I love the fact that I can roll out of bed and not have to worry about hair, makeup, or looking presentable. I can literally wear my pajamas and sit in front of my computer and just get work done. So we'll go ahead and times that. 80 times 12, of course, is $960 a year. It's crazy. Like, I live north of Austin, Texas, and, you know, commuting is a pain in the ass, especially when you live in larger cities, and you know, getting up at, you know, 4:35 a.m. to get to work by 7 is just not ideal anymore. So I'm rooting for working from home indefinitely. Fingers crossed. So right now for gas, it's just, we're gonna just put a dash there. It's whenever I need to fill up, pretty much. We're also gonna do household. And the reason I say household is because that becomes an expense too. Oops. What is wrong with me and my spelling today? Yeah, no, we're gonna wipe this out. And it says it's Friday, and it's like, no more thinking for you. You had a whole week with work. Okay, so household, that is a pretty big expense because we laundry, toiletries, paper towels, hell, even lunch bags for my son's lunch. I honestly think $100 is usually pretty good. I do split that cost with my mom as well, so she buys also. So I think that's pretty fair. I'm not really sure what she really spends on as far as that, but I think $100 for really what we need, and definitely when it's my turn to buy certain things for the house, it works out. I'm gonna say $100 a month, and 100 times 12 is 1,200. And then that is bi-weekly also. And there's definitely gonna be times where I just don't need to buy anything, and that's totally okay, but that money will just stay in an envelope until I do need it. And then if I rack up enough, then there's more stuff for that. And then that, if I don't need to, I could probably roll it into either a savings challenge or something like that. But I haven't fully decided on that, but I will let y'all know. Actually getting into subscriptions here. So my subscriptions, even though they all go on the USAA credit card, I feel like it's still important to list all the things that you pay for monthly. And definitely take the time to pull it down, get your bank statement, print them out. If you get them in the mail, take the time to sit down, highlight what is most important, what is not important, what you may or may not need. It's maybe I can use that, maybe I can't. You know, weigh all the pros and cons with each thing that you have on your bank statement. Then when you weigh out those, you know, the ones, all your cons, get rid of them. Go ahead and call those up or get online and cancel everything, so that way you can start figuring out where you can save money and do some serious saving. I did that, and it was a lot. I actually saved myself like almost $200 because I had crap that I was just paying for randomly. It was insane. So now I can see where all my savings are going, and I'm actually a lot happier that I'm not paying for crap that I just don't freaking eat. So start with Netflix. And I put them together because and honestly, that's how I just remember them. You don't have to, you can definitely list them all out individually. But Hulu and Netflix and Hulu. Let's see, together, let's see. So that's $43. And 25 cents. Since these are subscriptions, my pen is actually really weird lately. Since these are subscriptions, I do go ahead and include the cents. So let's go ahead and add that up. So 43.25 times 12 is $519 a year. And then I also have HBO. What is HBO? HBO is $16.23. Let's go ahead and do that one. So $16.23 times, of course, 12. What do we got here? That's $194.76. Sorry, that's $194.76. Also have Disney Plus. I love Disney and I love Disney movies. So I just gotta have it. I love Disney. Grew up on Disney. I used to live in California and we were literally used to live an hour from Disney. So we would go, we used to live an hour from all the actually amusement parks, which was so convenient as a kid. Man, we were never home. So Disney Plus is, how much is it? $863. So let's go and times that. 863 times 12, that's $103.56. So it's $103.56, and my pen sucks right now. I don't know why it's doing that. And I also have Paramount. So Paramount, I actually got, this is my newest subscription. There's a show on there called Why Women Kill. If you guys have not watched it, you need to watch it. It is so freaking good. Definitely gives you a different outline on why people do what the hell they do. It's really, really good. So that one is $5.99 a month. Oh my God. $5.99 a month. And that, let me not do the math in my head. $5.99 a month, times, let me not do that. Times 12, that's $71.88. Then I also have Canva, which that's where I make most of my thumbnails on, but I also use it for other things for work and have things that I'm going to be creating for my business and so on and so on. So I use Canva. And then I also have my Apple Cloud, because I need storage. I be taking pictures and videos and it's very beneficial. I'm gonna put USAA on all those so that I know, so I don't freak out when I look at stuff and I'm like, oh my God, how the heck is that? Okay, I think that totals out to like $15. Oh my God, this pen. $15.27. And so 15, oops, I'm gonna bring this up here. So 1527 times 12 is $183.24. So 183.24. This pen is really trying to give me the run for my money. Okay. And so all of these, even though they have their own little set due dates, they all are due on the 7th when I pay this USAA credit card. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the 7th on all of these. And I think that is it for my yearly budget breakdown. Should be total. I'm a little nervous to total these, I'm not gonna lie. So let me go ahead and add up I'm gonna add up the monthly first and the annual. I'm gonna go ahead and just speed through this, and then once I get both totals, I'll come back and we'll go through it. Okay, so that's where we're at. I hope you can see that. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see that. That is insane. that's honestly, I feel like that's not that bad. That's actually pretty, I think that's pretty good compared to what I know I could have. So we, for the year, are at $25,252.44. Monthly, I spend about $2,104.37. So I think that's pretty good. I'm actually very happy about that. I definitely know that some savings is going to be able to happen, and I just can't wait for the actual future when my savings builds up, and hopefully, you know, YouTube will get to a really cool space and I will be able to use some of that money for savings, and yeah, so help your girl out. Thank you guys so much for watching me put together my yearly budget. It was very enlightening. I definitely want to do some more. I definitely want to be able to discuss a little bit more about credit. I've been working on that, and it's very educational, and I feel like it would definitely help a lot of people in the long run, especially if you don't have the means to seek help outside of that. This will be 100% free for this video, of course, and I just want to share my knowledge and what I found out about credit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking to the end of this video. If you have finished watching this video, since we are going into February, leave a pink heart emoji. I'll put it right here on the screen so that I know that you made it to the end of this video. Yay. So leave that in the comments. Go ahead and thumbs up this video. Go ahead and subscribe. It is 100% free, so why not? It's not hurting you. It's not hurting me. We all win-win. You get great content from good old me, and you get some information in return. So help your girl out. Help me grow. Let's grow together and be friends. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, friends. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.